Hello. My name is Peap, from New Zealand, from Auckland. My mother's Cambodian, so I'm half Cambodian, half New Zealand. Okay, I didn't even know that. Okay, so this is my mom, and this is my dad, and they were here in Khmer Reaksmey, and they escaped when the Khmer Rouge were here, and when they went back to New Zealand, they were on the front page of the New Zealand Herald. So I thought this is the best way to start because these are the people that created me. Yeah. So yes. I'm just going to wait for the next slide. Okay, so I've got to tell a bit about myself too. Actually, I'm known as a graffiti artist, street artist, but basically I just call myself an artist. And this is my artwork right here on this side, and I'm just kind of showing you examples of what influences my artwork, which is like this is Vann in Siem Reap. So this is definitely the Khmer design and everything influenced me heavily. And my mom used to tell me lots of Cambodian legends when I was growing up. And also, this Chinese ink paintings, Japanese ink paintings, fascinated me. I was amazed that you could just have one color and create such an amazing scene of mountains, landscapes, and everything. But for me, I do it a little bit differently. I mix it up with basically my New Zealand side and my Cambodian side. In New Zealand we have a lot of influence of Polynesian culture, Maori culture. So that influenced me heavily in terms of tattoo design and everything, and in Cambodia as well. I mean, you don't see regular Cambodians wearing tattoos, but you'll see soldiers and people that have some form or want to have some form of power. They'll wear it. It's not just a decoration on the body. So these are friends of mine. They're from San Francisco, but they're based in Hawaii. They're both two Cambodian brothers, and they're actually in a Tahitian dance group, which is really interesting. And right here, Derek, the guy, he's getting a lesson from one of the Tongan tattoo artists, who's one of the masters of his trade, and he's basically teaching him how to do Tongan-style tattoos. So and here we go. This is some of my artwork, and a lot of my artwork is influenced by sort of the Naga. The Naga in Cambodian culture is you see the, I don't know, I'm sure you guys have seen the Naga everywhere. It's it has a lot of meaning in Cambodia. The Naga, it represents life. For example, you wouldn't build your house. Anyway, I'm going to jump to the next subject. So, this is from an art show in New Zealand, and the reason I put this here is because a lot of people in sort of the style that I do, we collaborate a lot. So this was a show between me and a friend of mine called Two-Tone, who's a New Zealand graffiti artist, and we had a show called Night Breed. And Night Breed is basically, we based the show on Night Breed is actually a Clive Barker horror film, and the reason the theme for the show was to basically, it was like a movie. The movie's about these monsters, but they're actually good guys, and they only come out at night. Pretty much like what we do. We only normally do our artwork at night time because sometimes it's illegal, or well, for me, I do legal stuff. I don't do anything illegal anymore. And yeah, basically I'm just showing the process of when we created this installation. This was in Auckland it was at a shop called Kiwi, and Kiwi's it's one of the New Zealand's only sort of boutique type of stores that sells a lot of streetwear and really high-end streetwear. It's $100 for a t-shirt, that kind of deal. And they always feature a lot of graffiti artists from all over the place. So these are some collaborative works. This is a collaborative work between me and Two-Tone. This is another collaborative work between us. These are artworks from our Night Breed show. And basically I did the top part, I did it like on a mountain, and my friend came along and he added a skull. So, you know, that's the beauty of collaborating. This is in Auckland, in a place called Morningside. And, you know, I did a lot of all the black and white that you see on the background, and I filled it up. Yeah, and this is another wall that I started doing in West Auckland. That's the top part before it was finished, and that's the end part when it was finished. So it's a collaboration between me and a friend from Peru, and his name's Vann. And this kind of artwork is you know, I get a lot of commission work to do, you know, commission work for people. And I mean, actually, I based this. Well, these artworks are heavily, you know, influenced on Khmer design. So, and at the top there is actually my daughter riding a unicorn. Yeah, so you know, I don't always do everything scary, but right here is a collaboration between me and my friend Tanya J. She's a New Zealand graffiti artist, also known as Misery. We did these pieces like based on actually a Cambodian legend called King Kong. I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but yeah, you guys can look it up. You know, I got no time to explain it right now, so because the slides are jumping really fast. Yeah, and these are you know, designs based on the Naga. And these are actually shirt designs, right? I do a lot of like streetwear for various New Zealand labels, and also I do my own t-shirts, you know, to make my own money as well. So these are a few examples. Yeah, I've been in various magazines in the States, High Fructose, Aesthetic. I'm also a blogger for an Australian street culture magazine called Acclaim. So right here is a collaboration between me and a Māori artist, and it was for a project called Canvassing the Treaty. And right here is an artwork based on Hanuman. I don't know if you guys know anything about Hanuman, but he was like okay, right here is some of my influences as well. This is my friend Chaz Lopez from East LA. He's a Mexican graffiti artist, and he's been my mentor. Like, you know, he's, you know, helped me with a lot of things. And these are showcasing some New Zealand graffiti of my friends back home. These are friends of mine from Malaysia, named Bibi. So they're Malaysian graffiti artists. So I'm over here just linking up with everybody. And I'm from a crew called Army of Snipers, which originates from Hawaii, started by a friend of mine called Angry Robots. And this is some live painting collaboration work that we did. This was for a project called Little Oaks Project, where we helped raise money for the Burmese refugee children on the Thai-Burma border. This is some work I did here in Phnom Penh for the Biz Hotel. This is at my friend has a Cambodian hip hop label called Clap Your Hands, so I painted, you know, at his office and, you know, filled up the wall. And, you know, these are just some examples of what it looks like. And right here is the latest project I'm working on, which is in Vietnam. We custom painted a Piaggio Italian motorbike. And it was me and my friend Tanya from New Zealand, Misery, a Swedish graffiti artist called Finsta, and also Chuan, a Vietnamese graffiti artist. So we, all four of us worked together on this project, and it was actually a very amazing experience.
Hello.
And that's it. And